They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. The Buckeyes ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Rebels offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And this defense, this crowd, this atmosphere, it can rattle an offense in a hurry.
You can shake them up, or you can get to the quarterback. And with this crowd, they can't hear anything. This place is going absolutely nuts. Nice job rushing the passer, igniting the crowd.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Rebels will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So Ohio State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
Wants to throw. It's Woodhead. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Runs through a tackle. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, wants to pass. Back open in the middle. Touchdown, Ohio State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
Yeah, how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back, now turn receiver in space, and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is, and get into the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Handoff from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Rebels will hustle to the line.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Here's a heat. And the capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Worked it down to the 22-yard line, give him 5 on the carry. From the gun, running back on the move. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards, he gets it down to the 20. The Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Notre Dame is trailing right now, but they are not out of this. I remember Rocket Ismail wake up the echoes all by himself. Let's see if this group can come back. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to West Virginia. We'll circle back if anything big happens. You should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's the pressure. There he goes. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Breaks the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. To the ground with the back. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Tight end finds a soft spot. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Lost a throw on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And the Buckeyes now try to cash in on this big opportunity created by the defense. Back to throw, it's Woodhead. And they pick up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Back to pass. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. It'll be third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry up. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They get to the line quickly.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Bringing the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye team.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it. Recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
Now the play fake. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off play action on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The give from the gun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He lost one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner is stopped. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. The give on the inside. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Rebels are in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Gives it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Just nowhere to go against his defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Tries to get it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for him.
They'll go with a direct snap. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Under fire. Another incompletion on third down. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Quick spin on the line. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. They'll ride the hot hand. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Here's the handoff. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Back to pass, it's Woodhead. Makes the catch. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Buckeyes are on the move. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. They're coming off an appearance in the national championship game last year, and you know they're looking to get back.
Yeah, they're motivated.
Breaks into the open. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. The Buckeyes are threatening in the red zone. Out of the gun, the inside give. Nice move there. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead. They... $20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line. He'll keep it himself. And that ball's free behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Yeah, when you run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball on the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out, the defense does a really good job playing assignment football. Man on a man. I got the quarterback taken care of, you could tell. Had the running back taken care of, too. Nowhere to go with that pitch, and they forced the turnover.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
He now has 80 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. TCU is running away with things, and I'm not sure who saw this coming today from this offense. They're up 14 over North Texas.
Off the play fake on first down.
That's where things stand right now.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And a super return as he takes it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time they'll crank it up from inside the red zone. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Sends it back in motion. Turning it on! And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. First down run on the doorstep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, time and time again, this running back has found pay dirt. 3 rushing touchdowns, but nowhere to go that time. I think if you're on defense, the biggest key has got to be penetrating and shooting these gaps. They did a great job of that getting the TFL.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He worked his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Trying to get rid of it. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the blue kind.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping him from the 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. Can't hang on, is incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Punt is in the air on 4th down. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Motion from the back. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Looking to the big tight end. He makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Absolutely perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
The Rebels will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Get it out on the screen. He breaks a tackle. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Give to the running back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. The inside handoff. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The give to the tailback. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Fights off the defender. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And now this offense will take the field again. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Pulls it in. It's Beal. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Gets it out quickly. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
At the 32-yard line. Good enough.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Forced out of the pocket.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Got a man. It's Flowers. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Oh, my, he just shanked that one. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They try to pop a run on the draw. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He leaves it with his back. Crosses the 40. There he goes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll give it to the back. They knock him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. And the Buckeyes have this offense rolling. Right back to the well. Sweet cut there. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires left. It's caught downfield. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
Good enough for a first down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Under fire. Complete to the left. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Brings up second down.
Wants to go up top. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
0 points on the day. That's really all you have to say about this offense. It's been a struggle fest. They've been riding the struggle bus. They haven't done anything right today.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Hauls it in at the 40. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Inside the 25. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a Exploding for that huge run. Back to work. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the back. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Trying play action. Finds a little space.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Fires to the right. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with him. Makes a man miss. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense set for a 1st down play. They're going to ride this running back. And they'll pick up just a few on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the ball game. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.